here with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Next up is the three-point contest for tonight. One NBA sharpshooter will add his name to a trophy that contains a who's who of the best long-range bombers in league history.
For a lot of folks, this is actually their favorite All-Star event. There's a lot of drama. It always seems to come down to the wire. So let's get it on.
Anytime you get the best shooters in the NBA together to duke it out, it's going to be a special night.
So it's Luka Doncic ready to go. 60 seconds to go through 5 racks. The last ball on each rack is worth 2. And the last one is all money ball.
And those 9 money balls are critical. They represent more than half of the 34 possible points. So you have to be at your best here down the stretch.
This is not getting it done.
Not a single point to show from that rack. 2 points.
2 straight tough racks.
3 down. Now with 4. He's missed all 3 money balls so far. That's 6 points left on the table.
That's really poor.
5 points now. Now with 6. Good rack right there. 4 points total. Now 9 points. He's sitting at just 9 points as the round comes to an end. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
You know, he clanged 7 in a row in that round. You just can't afford a miss streak like that in this contest. There's just not time to make it up.
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
There's no time to waste in this competition. The clock is ticking, and it's ticking fast.
Yeah, but as a shooter, you don't want to keep peeking at the clock in between shots. You've got to keep that time in your head.
No good with his 4th in a row. Money ball, no good.
A little bump of a slump here.
6. Could only get 1 shot to fall off the rack. 8 points. And with that shot, he moves into sole possession of first place. He's on top. Can't get the money ball. This ain't pretty. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. An 11-point round for him there. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, you just kept waiting for that point where he would get hot and rattle off a few in a row, and it just never materialized.
Here we go with James Harden.
When Harden came into the league, people were unsure if he'd be able to shoot with range in the NBA. He started out a little slow, but he's become quite the scorer and sharpshooter. And a lot of people thought that would be the case. It was just a matter of when.
6. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that.
Struggling big time.
His 5th consecutive miss. 7 points. 2 racks to go. He's got 8. 9 points. It's all tied. That shot puts him in first.
Oh, Harden's starting to feel it.
He's at 14. He finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
And he managed to hit 4 money balls. Not terrible, but could have been better.
And so it'll be Stephen Curry.
It's crucial to stay as loose and as relaxed and as comfortable as possible heading into the round.
Yeah, you know, that's a great point. Oftentimes, if you allow any tension to creep into your routine, it is hard to get into a good rhythm.
5 points more to stay in it.
5 points now. Money ball, no good.
He needs 3 more points.
7 points.
Steph catching fire now. He's in the zone.
1 more to stay alive.
9 points.
Well, at this point, he's in the finals. He's moved into 3rd.
Now he gets the money rack. Good for 13. Now to 15.
And that pushes him all the way to the #1 spot.
That makes it 4 straight for him. He finishes off the round with 19 points. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
He lit it up big time. That was some silky smooth shooting all the way through.
Yeah, his stroke looked great. He went along at a perfect.
Eight points is all he ends up with there. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Yeah, it took him some time to get going, didn't it? He tossed up 5 straight misses to start off the round.
So it'll be Jamal Murray here. It can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify. To stay in, he needs at least 11.
Hey, it's not a slam dunk by any means, but you have to think he can post a better score than that.
He needs 6 more points. 6. Drains the money ball.
3 more points to advance.
9 points. 10 points on the board. Gets the money ball. Notches 13. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad.
And that'll get him into a second-place tie. Rock-solid shooting down the stretch.
A total of 17 points that he'll take away from that round. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Yeah, it was a terrific start. He was feeling it from the get-go.
Curry's got one of the best scores in round 1, a serious contender.
This isn't like some years where there's one guy you point to going into the finals as the obvious favorite.
Not at all. And that's what's going to make it so much fun. I mean, you couldn't pick a better group to have here in the finals.
So it's James Harden ready to go. Well, if you watch James Harden in college, where, by the way, he was the Pac-10 Player of the Year as a sophomore at Arizona State, teams would have to mark him and watch way beyond the three-point line. He's always been a deep threat, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has been.
And a deep threat who is now transformed into one of the best scoring two guards out there. The three used to be what he was known for, but now it's just a part of his game.
Moneyball, no good. No good with his 4th in a row. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. Down to the money rack. 10 points on the board. In the end, it's a 12-point round for him. Well, I didn't expect that score to be as low as it was. What about you guys?
You're exactly right, Kevin. He was all over the place, just could never get it going, never seemed to settle down.
And that's the thing about this contest. Sometimes you want to stop and take a breath and collect yourself, but you just don't have the time to do it.
So it'll be Jamal Murray here. He's going to need 12 to tie or can move in front. 8 more points for him to tie it up. 5 points now. 7 more points and he'll tie it up. That's 7.
5 more points to tie it up.
Can't get the money ball. 4 more points and it's tied. 9 points. 10 points on the board. Drains the money ball. Got it, taking the lead in his final round. He will be the one to beat.
And that's a great position to be in, partner.
And you can see he's feeling really good right now.
He finishes the round with 17 points. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
And he made 3 out of 9 money balls, missing out on a lot of extra points.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry. He knows how many points it's going to take to be crowned the champion. Let's see if he can get it done.
You definitely want to try to get off to a good start because, guys, I'll tell you, if you whiff that first rack, it can really throw you off and keep you off.
Clark, that's a great point. That's a blow to your confidence, and then you start pressing if you stumble out of the gate.
8 more points, and he'll tie things up.
10 points on the board. 11 points.
4 points more to tie it up.
Make that 14.
3 more points will tie it. A strong closeout there.
1 more to tie. Now with 17. Good, and the rest is academic. We have a winner.
Great shooting, taken on home.
Yeah, nice work out there.
He hits the 20 mark on the nose. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
Yeah, he didn't waste any time getting things started. He rifled through that first rack perfectly. Didn't miss one ball.
So that's going to do it, folks. What a tremendous performance here tonight from the winner of this year's three-point contest, Steph Curry.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
Yeah, and Clark, that's the key. I mean, he never got too high or too low.
And the drama, the excitement. This year's three-point contest had it all. It was our pleasure to bring it to you. Every shot terrific to watch. Now, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Thank you and good night.